Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. All right. Live stream just ended a few moments ago. We are going to go ahead and get stuck into gaming, and we'll talk about about the notes I took and maybe some of the things you guys noticed.
It started in the Galactic Center. From there,
Hey,
the
Green, how you
corruption
doing,
virus
buddy?
rapidly swept across the galaxy, turning our own machines against us. Countless lives have been lost. Now, we are all hiding out here in the darkness. But some of us have decided that we will not go quietly into the night. We are gathering up crews of survivors willing to fight, and we are going to push back. Even if it takes us to the machine-infested center of the galaxy, our mission is clear.
Since the dev stream a few minutes ago. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Well, I figured we can chat a bit about what exactly we heard in the dev stream. I was taking notes. Let me go ahead and get Loppy opened up real quick, and then I'll pull up my notes. Main takeaway: they care a lot about the game. Yeah, they absolutely do, buddy. I learned that very quickly while I was in the beta. Learned that very quickly while I was in the beta. They were in constant contact with all of the beta testers, constantly trying to make the game better, constantly trying to fix bugs. Definitely listening to feedback. So my main takeaways from the notes I grabbed, they're going to be adding the player trait system in the next update. So I said, figure around Christmas time we'll be getting the next content update 2. So player trait system right now is working on a point system. You got about 5 points. Some traits are going to cost 1 point. Some large traits are going to cost up to 5 points. So you get to pick what traits you want put in based upon how many points you've got available. They said that the traits will be unlocked by level and then by unlocking suits. However, they will not be tied to those suits. Once you've unlocked them from unlocking various suits, helmets, etc., then you can use those traits no matter what you're wearing. So your customization of your appearance is not going to be altered. And then they said there's more traits to be coming. They did say that currently the traits will work sort of like artifacts, but more persistent. And then they said basically they wanted to add it as a way to add progression, even in multiplayer when you're not actively upgrading your components. The traits are mostly combat focused, or did I misunderstand? No, you understood completely correctly. They said right now they're going to be mostly combat focused. Think like artifacts is what they said. So buffs for in-game combat. They're going to add buddy improvements. They're going to make it so you can ping specific things for him to shoot at. They're going to give him an order wheel so you can give commands to him. It's mostly going to be things he cannot do. So don't craft blank, don't man the gun station, don't come with me on foot, things like that, which is going to open up all kinds of possibilities for challenges and stuff, as well as make it a whole lot easier to keep him from bankrupting your material supply in undesirable situations. They said their core focus right now is stability, so basically those are the two things they've got planned. There are going to be big changes to the game with the next update. Right now they're trying to make the game run smoothly for everybody, especially those on Xbox. They've got inventory system rework in in the works. It's not ready and won't be out with this update, but it's coming. They are closely listening to feedback. They want everybody's feedback, so keep chatting with them. They don't really want to punish failure, they said. They want people to be able to fail a mission and not feel overly bad about it. So that's something that they're taking into consideration in adjustments they're going to be making to weapon carryover, etc. They're trying to address the crashes at the end of missions that people are dealing with, especially on Xbox. One way that they're addressing that is by making it to where 75% of the rewards that you would get from the current loot that you have on your ship when you crash, you'll be credited, which will alleviate some of the sting of the run coming to an abrupt end. They made the point that this is not really a roguelite or an extraction shooter. They are focusing on this being a space game, and they don't really want to be confined to a specific kind of genre. They want to be able to create the game that they're trying to create. So that was an interesting point. Coleones mentioned that they may wind up doing a locker system after all for your weapons. It's being highly requested, and while he didn't want it, it's something that may wind up benefiting the game, so it is in consideration. They're trying to fix griefing. Right now, one of the quick fixes they're trying to do is make it harder to kill teammates, such as when using rocket launchers, etc. And this is just a temporary fix. They do plan to add other features, but that's just something to try and curb the griefing a bit at this time. They said spotlights on ship will be automatic. Like if you're in a dark area, your ship will automatically turn on the headlights so you can see where you're going, but it's not something you're going to be able to control. They mentioned that maybe we'd be able to eventually manually manage turrets outside of the combat station. So like just walk up to a turret on the ship and manually control it, which is kind of interesting. And then there will be bosses that will be introduced into the game. They mentioned large ships that you would destroy from within the ship. That won't be in this update, but it's something that's coming. They also said there will be on-foot bosses, so that's going to be really cool. Large things, whether you're on foot or large ships, things that you'll have to deal with that'll be outside the norm. They plan to do away with the auto jumps, make it to where you choose when you jump, so you're not necessarily losing your gear because of a surprise auto jump from a mission ending abruptly. They briefly talked about adding more freaky stuff. Groove was talking about freaky biological creatures and stuff, and they did say they want to add like aliens. I think Coleones mentioned Minox from Star Wars from Episode 5 as being kind of an inspiration, so that's kind of cool. We'll get to, and then they did mention that they are going to add in some capacity space sharks and acknowledge the fan base screaming for them, so that's something that is to be expected. And then they said events during the holiday, there will be something for this Christmas. They said it's not going to be big, but there will be a little something for people. And they said that holiday events, while they will only come around during their set season, they will come around each season. So it's not like you're going to miss out on something from before. It'll come back next year and you'll get the chance to unlock it then, along with whatever's new. They're trying to look into options for servers, like giving us passwords or lobby codes or links or different ways that we can invite people in without necessarily being friends on Steam or on Xbox, but being able to send a code to people. Santa hat Nisa, please. Yeah. I mean, it would fit, wouldn't it? Seems like a no-brainer. They did say weapon customization is coming, and then there will be multi-tool variants that are going to get added into the game, so that's cool. So more than just our pistol here, we're going to get different kinds of multi-tools. A sniper rifle multi-tool, please. They said that SDK or Discord integration is a maybe. They're in talks with Discord and trying to make that happen, but nothing definitive at this time. So one of them was saying materia gun. Was he meaning the pistol? Yeah, that's what the devs call it. They call it the materia gun. It is the multi-tool. It is the pistol. And that's what it's called in game, but they've been calling it the materia gun since before that name was decided on and added in game, and a lot of the devs will still just call it the materia gun. So yeah, when they say that, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about this thing. That's a previous name for the gun. And then they're talking about adding weekly challenges. Not with this update. Yeah, no problem, man. They're talking about adding weekly challenges that won't be with this update, but will be something that'll be interesting. Basically, make it where to complete the challenge, you have to use the dart or do something to complete a challenge, maybe get a reward. So that's kind of cool. Just keep spice things up, you know. They're talking about adding the hatches that have been added to the dart. 2 other things, such as levels and other ships, possibly even bringing them into the catamaran and higher marks. So that would be really interesting. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see where they go with that. They said for items that are lost on the ship, they might keep track of what the items are and bring them back to, say, the vendors for a huge discount. So like if you brought something back but didn't bring it back in your inventory, it might reappear in perhaps a separate place. I don't know. They didn't really specify, but basically you'll have the option of getting it for cheaper. And then they're talking about adding mini games to the game, and then of course bringing the football back. And one point that was interesting is that they even mentioned that the football, well, in its current iteration, what they're working on actually has functionality inside the ship. So you'll actually use the football inside the ship and can even kick it outside of the ship, which that sounds fun. I don't know. That was basically the gist of what I gathered. If you guys caught anything else, let me know. I'm sure I missed something. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at watch it again, make sure I didn't miss anything, because I'm sure I did. Especially when I'm taking notes, I'm likely to miss something because I'm busy writing. Let's see, any interesting artifacts? Scrap mechanic, reflective wrath. Red redirector could be fun. I think it would work with this build that I got going too, with the this current build that I made with the catamaran.
Anything new to report?
Anyway, anybody who is not currently working is welcome to join in. The lobby code is in the chat. I heard grenades mentioned briefly at the end, but no details. Additional marks for the ships too. Yup. They're going to be adding new marks to the ships. That's definitely to come. And grenades were something that were actually in the demo and early builds of the beta. They got removed because when they altered some of the physics of the game, the same physics that broke the ball here, it really messed with the grenades too. So the grenades got removed, and then the soccer ball got removed shortly after that, until they could deal with the issue. So there are grenades in the game, plus I don't think they were completely happy with the way the grenades worked, so their goal is to kind of rework them and make them more enjoyable and make them work with the physics in the game. Alright. Got a few challenge rating 5s.
Calculating jump exit.
Oh wait, we got a data extraction.
Mission parameters accepted.
Problem is, people wouldn't be able to join in very easily. So let's do something else for the moment. If that's still up, I'd like to do that at some point today. Alright. Cool.
Mission destination set. Prepared for jump when you are ready.
So yeah, sounds great. I like the direction the game's going. The player trait system is something I've definitely been hoping for, because being able to customize your character will make things more interesting. And the fact that it's not locked to specific armor, specific suits, is going to make it a whole lot easier to be customizable in the way you look, but also customizable in the way your character plays. And that'll be nice. It is kind of cool that various traits will get unlocked from unlocking the different
The
suits.
interference array is
So
in a
that's cool, I like
sector
that.
jumps away from here. We
But
need
then it won't be specifically tied to those suit pieces, like those helmets, etc. So that's cool. That'll be fun. I look forward to seeing what all they do there. I'm really curious to see how that's going to play out, what kind of traits we're going to have available to us. And they did say that we're going to get more as time progresses. They address the fact that they're trying to refrain from putting people in specific roles, but they acknowledge people are ultimately going to play the way they want to play, and they shouldn't gatekeep. So that's cool. I do agree with that. I agree with keeping things open where everybody can do anything, but you do run into players that all they want to do is pilot, or all they want to do is man the gun stations. So giving them the option to spec into that and have fun with it, I could see being a boon. And when you get a team of friends that you're playing with on a regular basis, I mean, y'all are probably going to know what everybody's preference is, so... Materia remnants, unknown threat, high legion presence. That sounds fun. I know when my buddy Bunker and Ink and I play, we swap up roles constantly. Whoever's closest to the pilot seat is the pilot, and whoever isn't piloting is the guy dropping on artillery missions and sabotage missions. So we just kind of swap it out. But I do understand people having a preference for what they want to do, so...
I'm seeing some interesting things up ahead. Let's have a look.
Okay, I got some ships. What you got, bud? Okay, a few mines dead ahead. Heavy fighters, gunships, elite snipers over there. A Corvette, more elite snipers. Okay. So this will be fun.
Attached mines detected. Remove them.
Okay. Running the, damn it, I figured out what they're called. But I just got all the pilot cannons fully upgraded to Mark III, so I'm running the one that I just now got upgraded, which is the Rapid Pulse Cannon, I think? I've only got one component left to fully upgrade, and that is the,
That's it. You disabled the jammer. We can leave whenever we want.
I think it's the flak launcher turrets for the multi-turret system. Everything else I think is at Mark III.
You know just what a core wants, buddy. Nice shot.
Oh, shields are down. Good shooting, buddy.
Caution. A large asteroid shower is imminent.
Okay.
Begin evacuation promptly to prevent impact.
Begin evacuation.
Empty collectors.
Holy mess. Okay.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Legion,
Bringing it back
deployable,
to the... No problem.
collective raft, small ship repair. Okay, I don't have a lot of time. I've only got 25 seconds, so I need to get this artifact plugged in, and I need to get out. We got
The
Legion,
asteroid shower is imminent.
reflective
Prepare to
wrath.
evacuate.
Let's get these plugged in.
Purging the materia filters.
10 seconds.
The astral materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
And we're out.
Asteroid storm imminent. Preparing to enter jump space.
do you have any more hints for the good news for the channel? I can give a little bit of a hint. Groove reached out to me recently, so
There's a facility inside housing the jammer. We need to get inside and disable it before we can proceed.
I don't know details or anything yet, but he has spoken to me in a private DM on Discord, which was pretty cool. It was nice to be able to hear from him, so. At any rate, I think that's pretty cool, and might mean some good things coming forward. But I'm not going to speak too much more about that until I have solid details to share, so.
Clearing out. Weapons hot. Time to dance.
I don't want to assume too much, if you know what I mean, but it was kind of nice that he was being very kind.
Material collected. Empty collectors.
Really awesome man, you're the goat. Thanks, man. I feel like, honestly, I've just gotten really fortunate, to be honest. It's not that I'm not working hard, and I will admit that I am, but I mean, it was kind of a perfect storm for me to get lined up with this game. I saw the game on Steam.
Empty collectors.
I don't know, like a week or so. Like 2 weeks before the demo went out. That was the first I'd heard of this game. And I'm like, this is flipping awesome. I want in. This is something me and my friends need to be playing. I was currently playing Deep Rock Galactic, probably had 800 hours in Deep Rock. And
Clearing out the
yeah,
filters.
I was kind of looking around for other things to play. Saw this, I was like, yeah, this is it. And I immediately saw that there was a website, went on it, checked it out, and in the website they said that you can request to be given access to the beta. And I said, yeah, I want that. So I put in an application for the beta. I wasn't anybody special or nothing. The devs just... they were sending out random invites through Steam. Steam was basically picking people out of the pool randomly. And a week after I put in an app, I got let in. And yeah, it was great. Wonderful experience. Got to work hand in hand with the devs on the beta and just have a really great time. I was loving it. I had about a week with the beta before the game demo launched. And the beta, of course, closed down during the demo. They wanted everybody on that.
No problem at all.
So we did that,
Absolutely.
me and my friends, and then I don't remember quite how long it was after the demo got closed down before they reopened the beta, but the beta was drastically different after the demo. Not everything we have in early access at the time of early access launch was in the beta when it reopens, but a lot of it was. And so they had made some pretty drastic changes. And they wanted us to basically test everything out. And it was a great deal of fun. I really loved it. I put in 111 hours into the beta just testing. And I swear I barely made it past the beginning because we were just so busy trying to find bugs and repro them, as the devs call it, reproduce them. We kept running the same missions over and over. And just trying to work out all the bugs that we possibly could. It was a great deal of fun, and I really loved it. The devs were great to work with in that capacity. They were really kind, really considerate, and truly passionate about the game. And then, yeah, I noticed about 17 days before the game launched in early access that on Reddit, the game was basically dead. There was nobody chatting. Groove was occasionally posting things on Reddit, but there wasn't a lot of chatter and excitement for the game.
I'm with you to the bitter end if
I kind of wanted this game to become as positive a place as the Deep Rock Galactic community, because that was a great experience, and I wanted to see others be able to enjoy this game the same way that I'd enjoyed that. So I got thinking, you know, this is dead. I'm only one voice, I can only say so much, but what if I try to be a positive force in the community and help others to be able to enjoy it in the same manner? And so 17 days before the game launched, I started doing daily countdowns. I started saying 17 days till launch into early access. And the first couple of posts, they were just text posts. They weren't anything fancy. Mark Zero Javelin. And then a couple days, and then 3 or 4 days later, there was a huge response. Like, thousands of people were seeing the post, and there was a lot of people responding. I was like, dang, this is crazy. So I started putting some effort into making the posts better quality. I noticed that the devs had a bunch of images and things for content creators to use in their content, and they had a whole zip file that was loaded with images and videos and things for people to use. And I'm like, well, I'm not a content creator per se, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind me using this stuff to promote the game on Reddit. So that's what I did. I started using those images and started trying to create semi-witty titles to go with them. Just whatever was relevant to the photo. And the response was great. People were like, I look forward to your post every day. I was like, this is crazy. I think the most people that ever saw one of my posts was 63,000 plus people saw the post. It was absolute insanity. I was like, well, this seems to be getting attention for the game, and that's what I was hoping for. So I just kept doing it, did the countdown until release. Then it occurred to me that there's enough people taking an interest in this, and I've got a little foreknowledge because I'm in the beta. Why not hook people up with the YouTube channel? And that's how this got started. The goal was to build the community and help it be positive. And the response has been really incredible, to be honest. I'm nobody special. I'm just some guy that just happened to get a code to get into the beta, so I'm nobody important, really. I'm just trying to be as good to the community as I can be. And that is my goal going forward. I absolutely love this game, and I'm hoping that other people can enjoy it too.
Looks like it's time to dance.
And if I can help others to get more enjoyment out of the game by producing guides and stuff, then wonderful. And of course, I try to stay active on Reddit as well, where I got started, and just keep people up to date. I don't plan on stopping that. I'm doing the same thing here on YouTube. So that is my goal for this, is to try and help the community grow and be positive. And I'm honestly blown away by the response I've gotten from you guys. It's just complete insanity. I like to research everything in a game I play, so your Reddit posts got me hooked. I heard of the game through another small Discord server I'm in who are always playing new popular games. That's great, man.
Ground targets approaching.
This game has similar bones in some respects to Deep Rock Galactic, which made it an easy fit for me, but it brings in the ship management, which is completely different, and various other things that I just absolutely love. And as we've seen in several updates, they Keepsake is close friends with Ghost Ship, the guys over Deep Rock, so I have a short meeting I need to head to. I'll be back in a bit. Yeah. I appreciate you being here, man.
Jump drive jamming safe.
But yeah, I absolutely love these devs. They're really great.
Bringing it back to the ship. Absolutely. I can carry that to the ship.
I've had nothing but
I'll
a
fetch
positive
that for you.
experience in dealing with them through the beta and onward. They are a very small team, only 16 people last I knew. And they are working hard to get this game to be as good as it can be. We've got some bugs in the game and things that need to be added. Obviously, it's not a complete game, still early access, but I absolutely love the direction they're going. And I plan to be here for the long haul. Actually... Well, you know what? I don't feel like I've seen all of the safe areas that they've added, because a few new ones got added in the update, and I rarely visit the safe areas, just because not as much loot to be had, so... Instead of going to the trader, I'm going to run to the safe area. Just see if it's something new. Alright.
Initiating takeoff. Entering jump
Now, of course, I don't claim to be the best player. I've had a lot of practice, and I think there are people out there that would be much better than me if they've had my practice. I had 100+ hours in the beta, and I'm racking up the hours in early access at this point. Got close to 150 at this point, so in early
You should
access.
be free to explore the nearby area.
Oh yeah, this is definitely, this feels
I've seen some
new.
juicy icons on the scans. Very interesting.
This is cool. But as I have some time in the game, I feel like I know a few of the mechanics, and I enjoy testing the mechanics, so
Emptying materia filters.
I feel like what I have to offer is not valueless, and I'd like to be able to share it.
Joining, no problem at all.
But I, of course, always appreciate it when somebody corrects me if I've made a mistake, or they throw in an alternative idea into the chat or something, because or in the comments of a video. I've gotten quite a bit of that, and that's really great feedback. People saying, well, this is the strategy that I use in the same situation, and I find it effective because this reason. That kind of feedback's great, and I think it helps the community, and it also helps me to improve, so thank you for that. I try to respond to all those.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure.
Okay, this particular
I'm
area
with
here
you.
looks
No more
familiar.
trash detected. A fine shot indeed.
Like somebody mentioned the other day that I should try using the pistol more to conserve ammo, which makes sense.
Look out the trap.
Sometimes it's fun to use the pistol. Sometimes I'd rather just go ham with my sniper rifle, though. So, but I completely understand the idea of conserving ammo. It does make sense. Ultimately, costs you less materia than what I do, but
Bringing it back to the ship. I can carry that to the
reassembler,
ship.
I'm not using that. I've got some good artifacts. I don't want to recycle them. But it can feed something else.
Time to take out the trash.
You got him, buddy? Thank you, sir.
All threats neutralized. Absolutely.
One thing that I think is important, and I was talking with my wife about this the other day, and she suggested writing a letter to myself for future reference, and I think it's a good idea. Basically, yes, I have worked hard on this channel. It's very common for me to be putting in 14-hour days and creating content, testing things, recording, editing videos. Not to mention doing streams, and shorts take several hours, depending on what they are. But I don't want to forget that if this channel winds up being successful and is able to reach a large amount of people and be good for the community, I want to keep in mind that the purpose of this channel is to benefit the community, and that it's not because I'm something special that it has been successful. Really, it was just a perfect storm of circumstances. I got into the beta, which got me early access and knowledge that a lot of people didn't have. True, a lot of it was under NDA, which prevented me from speaking about it leading up to early access launch as much as I wanted to. But as soon as the game launched in early access, the devs were like, okay, sure, you can talk about it now. And that was really appreciated. Really kind of them. They didn't have to do that. So that kind of gave me a jump start in being able to create content for the game, which most people didn't get access to. And then on top of that, I mean, I just happened to find this game at the right time and get in at the right time. And so if this channel winds up being successful, it's not that I haven't worked hard, but it's also not because I wasn't extremely fortunate. And I don't want to pretend like it was all me. I worked hard. I was a self-starter. I made it happen. I want to keep in mind that it had a lot to do with everybody else in the community. It had a lot to do with the cards I was dealt, and I want to make sure that it keeps me from ever looking down on anybody else, because it would just be silly and nonsensical. Because the success that we've had, you guys, the success that you've made, it's not me. And I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate you being here. I've really enjoyed all the friends that I've made and you guys, and I'm really appreciative of it all. So we'll see where this goes. I plan on being in this for the long haul, whether this channel stays small or becomes big or whatever. Whatever the case, I'm enjoying it. Plan to stick with it.
We need to control the majority of
And I really appreciate everybody who's here.
We cannot let it fall into the wrong hands.
Sorry about the dog, guys. Oh, shields max. What am I doing? Why was I thinking my shields were damaged? Because I'm too busy running my mouth, that's why. What's up, Hauk? What did you think of the dev stream? I was a little disappointed we didn't see any footage this time. Yeah, we didn't see any footage, that's true. But I did hear things I wanted to hear. I was hoping for player trait system. That was one of my bingo checklists, and that was one thing they confirmed is coming with the next update. So I was excited for that. It did make sense that they said they're not going to be adding a lot of stuff. They're going to be focusing on stability, because I know that that's been a huge issue, especially for Xbox players. So I think that's the right move, right call.
Ready for bringing it back to the ship.
And what was the other big thing that they mentioned? I forget now. I had it written down. But they mentioned the player tray system was the one that stuck out to me. We also learned that we're going to be getting multi-tool variants, not in this upcoming update, but soon, as well as weapon upgrades and stuff. So that's really cool. That's stuff I'd like to see. I feel like instead of the mark system, some kind of upgrade system could be a lot of fun. I also think depending on how they address it, it could help with the griefing issue that was mentioned. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited about the player tray system, and I was excited about the details of the player tray system, that it's not just... Originally when they were talking about adding the player tray system, it was just going to be tied to the gear. It was just going to be, oh, you wear this particular suit, you get this perk. No, now they're making it to where you unlock that piece of that suit, that piece of gear, and then it unlocks the ability to use the player trait that comes with. And so you're not locked into wearing specific suit pieces to get the traits you want. You can create your character to look however you want and to play however you want. It's just that you happen to unlock those traits from unlocking those suits. So I think that's cool. I like that. That's a nice middle ground that's not going to stifle creativity in any regard. And I think that's really a great way to do it. Being in a point system is kind of interesting. They said it's going to be a 5-point system where we're going to have 5 points to expend on traits. And some traits will be expensive, costing all 5 points, and some will only cost like 1 point. So I think that's all pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out and what exact kind of traits we get access to. They did say right now they're mostly combat traits, so I'm curious. We'll see. I think that's going to be a big thing. I also am looking forward to bosses. I don't think they said that that's going to be in this update, but on-foot bosses and ship bosses, they said, are coming. And that's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. At a really big, challenging thing. That'll be a lot of fun. And we'll just fit the game perfectly, honestly. I thought there were a lot of really good points. I do think in this next update we're probably not going to get as much as we did in Update 1, though. So, temper our expectations a bit. Because they're busy on the stability issues, which makes sense, especially for Xbox.
The interference array is destabilizing, but we still need full control of the towers to shut it down completely. Capture the remaining towers and bring the array offline.
Footage would have been nice, though. I do agree with you on that, but
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
they talked about some really cool things. It would have been neat to see it in action, right?
Purging the materia filters.
Let's see. I should grab this weapon.
Point has been lost.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Was there anything in particular that you liked about the dev stream?
Great shot. Take that, you dirty machine.
Hello, friend. Huh? I love the jetpack.
Weapons hot, time to dance.
The jetpack in on-foot combat is so much fun. If anybody is wondering why I was using a Mark 0 Javelin when I had access to a Mark II in my inventory, I'm trying to snap footage of all the marks of the javelins for a video I've got planned. And I do think the Mark 0 javelin is still good. Only having 4 shots in the magazine is a bit of a pain in relation to the other options, but it's still got basically the same breakpoints as the other javelins. It's going to take about the same amount of shots to drop anything with a Mark 0 javelin as it would with a Mark 3. So, as far as... I'm surprised that ships are still spawning in after the countdown's already been done.
Taking out the trash.
Well, the ship's getting hammered. We got materia to spare, so Buddy can deal with that.
Entering the combat stick.
Ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler. Self-destruction sequence initiated.
I will say, I always look forward to Philip Coriolis. Hi, I'm Philip Coriolis, and this is Geospace.
Target destroyed. One left to go.
It's become iconic at this point, and if he ever didn't say it, I would be so disappointed. Alright, I need to go grab that other sector.
Ready for battle.
And Groove oftentimes has something witty to say. Like the last dev Q&A, he said,
Carrying the ship.
"Hi, I'm Groove. I'm a machine that converts water into funny posts."
Ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
Using a core repair kit.
We
Cool.
did it. The array's hold on the null space lanes is collapsing, and our communications are stabilizing. The Legion's control over this region is weakening.
Sweet. Well, despite the fact that there were 4 jumps and it was a challenge rating 5, I only got 1 ingot off of components in that run, which is interesting. Oh well. Ah, somebody joined. I'm gonna call that the winner. Welcome in. The winner. Welcome in, buddy.
Interesting. I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring.
Tell you what, you pick the mission and let me know what ship you want. Also, stream it on YouTube. Buy you any weapon you like. Not a lot of options, sadly, this time. But if there's anything that catches your fancy, I'll be happy to pick it up for you. Lost my Mark III halberd yesterday, made me sad. Yeah. Well, there's a Mark I here if you want it. But maybe we'll find a Mark III in mission.
Found an assault rifle.
Well, if you didn't have something, then I'll at least get you started.
Stand easy, soldier. Look.
Anything in particular you'd like to do, mate? Don't matter to me. I'm down for whatever.
Hey there, sharpshooter.
Let's see, for ship, let's do the cat.
Good to see you.
We got artillery, challenge rating 3. Sure, sounds fun. Using the rapid pulse cannon. This build was pretty good. All right, let's get to it.
The artillery positions are a few jumps ahead. The Coalition needs us to seize control of those cannons. We should prepare ourselves and start making our way over there. Hope.
I'm okay for now. Thank you. Actually, I could use some water. I have drained my cup. So we've got artifacts, repair, material supply beacon, material remnants, galaxy map relay. So we need to go that direction, but we can get there from any of these areas. So wonder if I can. Sure, I'm down. You can pilot, you can gun, whatever you like, mate. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I've mentioned it a million times, but I love this sector. This is a personal favorite. Looks like we got sentries over there. We got a buoy here and ship remnants. So we'll probably have to deal with the sentries to get to the buoy safely. So we'll see. Alright.
Materia collected. Empty collected.
Unless I can potentially drop below. Nah, it ain't gonna work. It'd just be easier to just drop them.
Locked and loaded.
Okay. So we got a crowbar. Looks like that's all that's here. Okay. Got materia. Looks like you might be grabbing that. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and hit the on foot section. We got 30 materia, so we got enough for 3 revives if we need it.
Initiated.
Unless I were to craft an ammo crate, which I think I might do, bring with me. He put in some... Oh. So we got enough for 2 revives.
Caution. It seems that this facility has
Welcome back, Green. How you doing, buddy? How was the meeting?
Anticipate resistance. We need to get through this gate.
Check it.
There's a Mark 1 javelin here.
Override to open it.
Ammo.
One of the meetings of all time. Somehow I'm detecting a hint of sarcasm. Just spitballing there. It's kind of hard to tell when, you know, it's a message, but, my wife and I have always called staff meetings staff infections.
A hand?
Hostiles incoming. You need to fight them off until the override is completed.
Fortunately, most of the jobs I've held, there weren't that many of those sorts of things. My first job was retail, but after that I mostly worked labor jobs, and frankly they didn't want you talking, so... And they usually didn't have a whole lot to say other than go dig that ditch. Okay, we got a break. Okay, he's got that. I'm gonna leave that to him. Let's drop the laser drone before it becomes an issue. Drop you, drop you. Nice shot, mate. Alright, cool.
Spider.
Oh, it was our weekly safety meeting. I try to pay attention the best I can. Yeah, I get that. So, my rushing up and meleeing that spider tank was mostly to get its attention. I wasn't anticipating the melee strike to be effective, but once I had his attention, I could parry his shots back at him. Which was the point. Hey, you broke a shield, thanks. Just chilling? Okay. Looks like we got a break. I'm gonna go deal with that.
Check over here.
Got it.
System malfunction identified.
Where's the break? Over there, okay. I've ended up working in scheduling for a warehouse. I'm currently doing our back order report, so your entertainment is greatly appreciated. Yeah, I feel that.
Grab ammo.
A manual bypass is required. Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass.
Okay, I'll get the break. Oh, you got it. We'll cover you. See if I can draw everybody's attention. Well, that seems to have mostly worked. Okay.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required. Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
Spider bot.
Spider? Yeah. Find my spider.
Grabbing ammo.
Cool. Huh? Guess I'll start carrying loot back.
Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
Yeah, that's everything. I think there might have been some stuff over here, but I think we used most of it, but I'm going to double check real quick. Nope, that's everything, except for a little bit of ammo. Cool. All right. This got to 125 pages during COVID, but we're down to 30. That's a drastic improvement. No lie, man. Anti-ship arsenal, shield reflector.
Found an artifact.
You do your thing with that, man. Whatever artifacts you think are relevant, go for it. Let's see, is there a specific direction we need to jump? Yeah, we got no choice. It'd have to be here. I'll bring them up here for you and let you decide.
Artifact.
Destination is set. I don't think there was anything else to see. Might get ambushed. We'll see.
Look. Ammo.
Initiating takeoff.
All right. Alright, we're ready to jump. Cool.
Preparing to enter jump space.
120 pages is a lot. Especially if you gotta cover that every single safety meeting. That sounds decidedly tedious, really. Oh, thank you, honey. Appreciate it.
There could be useful valuables around here that will assist us on our journey. Let's find them.
Cool. This area is fun. We got materia there. We got enemy ships there. Is it marking anything in particular behind me? No? Okay. Got an incoming strike force. We've only got 34 materia to our name right now.
Materia
So let's go ahead and pick that up. Oh, mines.
Attached mines.
Mines are dealt with. We got enemy ships
Weapons hot.
inbound.
Time to dance.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
There's some materia.
Materia
Good
collected.
shot, man.
Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Okay, we got one more. Nice. Good shot. Is there any more? Yeah, there's something over here.
Check this out.
That is not at all what I'm trying to mark. Oh well.
Drone over here.
That's what I'm trying to mark. I actually like the burst shield and the targeting module. When you're running in multiplayer, they're a lot of fun.
Corvette disabled. You may board it and look for valuables.
They're not nearly as useful for solo, but in multiplayer, they're a lot of fun. If Buddy used them more, I feel like they'd have more use in solo, but... Okay.
New component found. Install it and try it out.
Oh, nice. He just unlocked the rapid pulse scan, which is what we're using, actually, ironically. That's very cool. It is a good gun.
Materia collected.
Alright, we got buoy area down here. Nice, thank you, sir. Alright. Just gonna toss my weapons down. On-foot ammo crate, that could come in handy. I don't think I've actually ever done this area in multiplayer, which is interesting. I've done it quite a few times in solo. Curious how hectic it's going to get in multiplayer.
Check it.
There's quite a few melee weapons here. You got your pick. Let's see, what's our materials? Do we have an artifact that feeds off materia? Nope, but we only got 118. I might just feed this.
Warning. Solar flare imminent.
Okay.
Find shelter immediately.
Okay, well that's cover, but we're still going to get fires, so... One on the other side. Yep, and he's got it. Nice. Double pulse cannon dart with fire rate artifact is bonkers. Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's an awful lot of fun. The pulse cannon is a really good gun. I've heard a lot of people say that it's not one of their favorites, and I understand. Everybody's got their taste, but I feel like its damage to fire rate to ammo ratio, ammo consumption ratio, are not that bad. It's kind of down the middle of the road, really, I would say. I enjoy it. It's fun. I do think the bolt accelerators are probably my favorite pilot cannon, but I mean, I'm constantly using javelins, so I mean, you can't possibly imagine where this marksman-like pilot cannon preference is coming from, right? Okay, let's rock and roll.
Spider.
Okay, cool. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. I'm gonna have to drop my inventory before I can grab anything, though. He dropped the spider tank, and that was the only real threat, so... We got the batteries in quick enough, it didn't make much of a difference.
Over here. I found an artifact.
Yep, I'll be right there, mate. Just gotta dispose of a few things. I brought in an ammo foot crate because I've never done this area on foot before with multiplayer, so I wasn't sure how how hectic it would get, but it was honestly pretty easy. Didn't need the ammo crate even by a little bit. Boarding blitz and grid redirector. That one's actually pretty good for this build, so. We're clear.
Check this out.
Let's see. Throw these artifacts here, and you can put in what you feel like.
Artifact. Marksman rifle. Grabbed ammo.
Destination is already set.
Initiating takeoff.
I guess I should check and make sure you dealt with the artifacts. Looks like you did. Okay, cool deal.
Grabbing ammo. Taking ammo.
Okay, cool deal.
Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets. Scans suggest valuables in this area that could support our mission. Let's locate them.
Alright. Just got that. We got Corvette. Some mines. I'll have to deal with those. There's a lot of materia in the area, though. That's nice. Nice thing about having a teammate is that Buddy's not real good about targeting mines. But having somebody on guns makes it so much easier.
Materia collected.
Check over here.
Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Drones.
Materia collected.
Good
Empty
shit, man.
collectors to retrieve it.
Okay, got a friend here. I'll let you finish him. You basically got it. Adios.
Materia collected.
Nice job.
Empty collectors
Drone over
to
here.
retrieve it.
Good use of the shield. Perfect.
Ship needs ammo.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Corvette disabled. You may burn
Nice.
it and look for valuables.
This is not an extremely ammo-hungry build. It's only got one special weapon that actually takes ammo, and that is a missile launcher. And it's got the pilot cannon, which is not the most ammo-hungry pilot cannon, and the rapid pulse cannon. But the mining lasers take no ammo, and the shield takes no ammo, so...
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
Alright, let's grab all the materia and get to the loot.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Should be sitting fairly good on materia after this.
Shield unit installed. Materia collected. Empty shield unit installed.
Good deal, he's grabbing
Shield
shields.
unit installed. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Alright,
I found an artifact.
loot. Overshot a bit. Okay. Okay, got another heat blade. He's just snatching the loot straight from the ship, which makes perfect sense. Just gonna go ahead and grab this stuff here. Nice. Alright, cool. Thank you, sir.
I've detected new jump drive jammer signal. We need to destroy the source before we can make a jump.
Wait until you're ready. I'm gonna jump the gun here. They are getting awfully close. Let's go ahead and drop the snipers, because they're going to see us soon anyway. Consider them the biggest threat. And Buddy can mend guns if necessary. That's a Corvette. Okay. Easiest way to know if Buddy's still in the gunner station. The shield goes up.
Ship needs up.
Loading up fresh ammo.
Corvette disabled. You may board it and look for valuables.
Alright, in position. What is going on there? Ah, he was in space. Got it. Okay. I was mildly confused.
Leave the ship as soon as possible.
But I guess that checks out. For a minute there, I thought he was inside the laser drone. I'm like, what the heck? Cool. Alright, well, I think that's everything. Alright. thought he was piggybacking for sure. Yeah, that was my first thought. I'm like, a mod I'm not aware of or something. Although that would be an awesome feature, being able to grapple onto the robots to dispense melee justice. I would love that. Alright, doesn't look like we got much. Pardon me. Nice.
Empty collectors to retrieve.
Good work, man. Good work.
Materia collected.
Alright,
Empty collectors
that
to
is all the materia. And he's out grabbing it. Good deal. I believe we had ammo crates that were already crafted. We do. That's cool.
Parking procedure.
So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those to take with me. Let's go have some fun. Nothing here. All right.
Caution. It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol. Anticipate resistance as you proceed.
Stock up.
The
Grabbing
generator is
ammo.
behind that locked door. I have located batteries in the area. You
Just
can
take
use them
a
to
quick
bypass
look
the
around.
mechanism and open the door.
It's usually some stuff here.
SMG.
Got an SMG. Cool.
Ammo. SMG here.
It's all yours, boss.
Check it. Ammo.
Nice. Okay.
Hostile signatures detected. You're not alone anymore.
Got 5 batteries that we got to get back.
Help me out.
Got 2 here. All right.
Great. See if you can find another battery.
Okay. All right, that's 3 batteries. Nice. There was one more back below. Oh, we got a laser. Okay, that's 4. I think there's back, and there's going to be 1 back over on the other side. Cool. Oh, bouncing off the platform here. There he goes. Good. He's got me covered. Good deal. At this point, I'm not getting any momentum from hopping, but it is making me harder to hit.
Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
Good job, man. Alright, I'm gonna top off my weapon.
Taking ammo.
Nice. Good work.
Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
Got a materia container. Got a repair kit. Is that everything? That looks like everything. Okay. Cool.
Over here.
Clean work, man. Clean work. Yeah. And I think we had... Did we have any shield units crafted? Nope. Okay. I'll deal with that. Well, we've got plenty of materia. I've had a couple of runs where it's been pretty dry on the materia, so getting a run where we've got quite a bit is actually pretty nice. Let's see. Galaxy map relay. All right.
Initiating takeoff.
Wait, this is important.
Entering jump space now.
Seriously, they need to make it where the song continues to be heard while you're in the pilot seat, though. Alright, drifting
No major
debris.
threats detected
One jump
on sensors.
remains.
We should be free to explore the nearby area.
Got some ship remains up there. Looks like a buoy right there.
Look over here.
I literally don't see a thing. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and there's your galaxy map. Let's grab that.
Check over here.
Grab that materia, and then we'll head to the ring. Okay. Sorry if that made you dizzy, guys.
You found a galaxy chart. Bring it back to the hangar for analysis. With more, we'll unlock new regions.
Alright, and then there was materia. And then the ring to deal with.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Alright. Got an ammo crate. Materia container and mass proxy. That's a beautiful artifact. Alright. Just went to that one. So this one's next. Looks like there's a little bit of materia, some credits.
Look. Look over here.
What you got, boss? I think that's everything, guys. I think this one I've already been to. Yep. Let's back to the ship. Dude, we've got a ton of melee weapons. That's nuts. Okay, he's got weapons there. Got my Mark 0 up there. Alright. I'm ready to move on, boss, whenever you are.
Preparing for Genespace transition. The battle has already started. Planetary defenses aren't fully online yet, but we can't waste any time. Capture the active cannon to aid our fleet. Hurry!
Marksman rifle.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. This cannon is a huge threat to our fleet. You need to take control of its targeting system, so we can use it against the Legion ships instead. Let them taste their own medicine. Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
Huh. Melee strikes with the gun butt will actually open those crates now. I did not know that. Learn something new every day.
approaching one of the cannons. They will retake control and fire it at our ships.
Got something over there.
Resistance, please.
There's a Mark
An
III
SMG.
side
A
clip here.
part of the enemy fleet is coming towards us.
If you want it, man, it's
Ship
yours.
and fight them off.
No problem, buddy.
Ready for battle.
Initiating takeoff.
Take that, Scout.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
My internet just passed away. Oh no! I'm sorry, man. Did you at least get the weapon into your inventory so you can keep it? Because it'll give it to you as long as you had it in your inventory when the internet cut out.
Target acquired.
Corvette disabled.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
Look for valuables.
Glad you got it.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Yeah, you're welcome to do so.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembly.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Weapons hot. Time to dance.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Ooh, got one.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Radiator
Check the
failed.
material filters.
It's
The
gonna be
remaining
down.
cannons are now online and
All the
preparing to
fires are
fire
no
on
doubt.
fleet. Destroy the enemy ships and take control of the cannons. It's a matter of time before we're under attack again.
Not under attack by enemy ships right now, so this happens to me every mission. I disconnect right at the end. It's a bummer. That really does suck. They talked about in the dev live stream today that they plan on giving people at least some rewards for a disconnect like that. Oh man, I can't make it. I forgot I need to wait for you to jump into the next sector. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I wish there was a... They're trying to address it. They've talked about it. The devs have. Their goal is to make it where people can, at the very least, rejoin when they've been disconnected.
Got your six, as they say. You can leave some for me, too, you know. Bringing it back to the ship.
Hey, at least I can still watch. Well, I appreciate you watching, man, but I do wish you were in. It's a lot more fun to be in gaming than it is to be watching me do it.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism. Now engage the cannon.
I'm going to be live for about an hour longer. If you want to jump in the next mission, you're more than welcome to do so.
The cannon has been re-engaged. Initiating takeoff.
We got so many melee weapons on this run, it's insane. We got 2 heat blades, 2 wrenches. I got no idea how many crowbars.
Parking procedure.
Absolutely, man. This game is amazing. It's super fun with other people, that's for sure. Oh yeah, it is.
Parking procedure.
It's fun solo, but you can't beat having a crew.
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you. Very nice shot.
Disruptor destroyed.
Thought I had something on my tail.
Legion troops are bound for the cannon. Their disruptors will be calibrated to fire at our fleet. That's the last cannon. It's all the firepower we need, but they won't let us stay here without a fight. A huge force is heading towards us. Command the ship and defend the cannons at all cost.
Do I have a shield unit here? I do. Okay. It's got 2 uses.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Ready for battle.
Initiating takeoff. The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
I'm replenishing ship ammo. Entering the combat station.
Huh. Looks like the ships are no longer dropping materia. That's actually how you lost your Mark III weapons. You dropped them to repair the ship and pick up fire extinguisher and other stuff, and the game disconnected and they cease to exist. That's terrible. That is not much fun. I'm sorry, man.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition.
Loading up
And that's a big part of why the devs said in today's live stream Q&A that... Oh,
They will retake control and fire it at our
thruster malfunction, huh? That's why they said that they're intending to try and alleviate some of that pain.
cannon.
And they're working on trying to get the stability better and trying to make it where rewards are easier to hang on to.
Lost the target.
Ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
Loading up fresh ammo.
Multi-turret.
Or at least easier to get
Stay
back.
right from now.
Okay. What's damage? Multi-turret.
Enemy fleet is nearly destroyed.
Keep us alive, buddy. Generally speaking, you don't have components like this breaking in solo, but we were in multiplayer, so it is what it is.
Locked and loaded.
I wish they made like a permanent weapon inventory where, like, if
Pilot
you...
cannon lost.
Oh, that's
Assemble
pity.
replacement.
If you lost your weapons, they'll show up at the hangar. I could see that.
And there's more where that came from.
I detect an enemy assault on one of the cannons. Don't let them capture it.
How much material I got? 500? Oh yeah, buddy will keep the ship alive. I just gotta focus on getting these cannons taken care of.
Ship parking procedure complete. Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism. Good job. Engage the cannon to resume fire. Legion has gained control of the cannon.
Locked and loaded.
The cannon has been
Okay. Excuse me, good sir. I have places to be.
Legion troops are bound for the cannon. Their disruptors will be calibrated to fire it off.
This feels like that meme. This is fine.
Take off.
Joining the on-foot expedition. Area secured. No more targets. Entering the combat station.
Parking procedure. We lost the cannon. If you don't retake it, it will fire on our ships. Don't let that happen. Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism.
A spider tank.
Legion troops are bound for the cannon. Their disruptors will be calibrated to fire it on units.
Blown to smithereens.
Okay.
The cannon has been re-engaged.
Bearing the ship core.
After I grab this second cannon, that'll be the end of this mission. Buddy, you just gotta keep the ship alive till then.
Weapons hot. Time to dance.
Initiating takeoff. Ship needs ammo.
Loading up fresh ammo.
Parking procedure.
Counting my blessings because I think I've only crashed once in 65 hours,
Deployed to one of the cannons.
and my internet is pretty reliable. Yeah. And yeah, this is fine. What are you talking about? The entire ship's not on fire? I have no idea what you're suggesting.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism.
There is nothing wrong here. Everything's hunky-dory.
The cannon is no longer in our control.
And that's game.
The cannon has been re-engaged.
Great work. The Legion fleet
I thankfully haven't crashed a single time so far playing this game. I just have bad internet. Yeah, I think I've got 150 hours in early access, and I had well over 100 hours in the beta. I think I've only crashed legitimately one time. But I know that hasn't been necessarily the experience for everybody, unfortunately. Welcome back in, man. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could give you the ingots.
Good choice.
Stand easy, soldier.
But hey, buddy, if you want to pick the mission, go for it. I'm down for whatever. I don't really have a preference. And if there's any weapons that look good to you guys over here, let me know. I'll pick them up for you. We got Mark 1 Iron Belt, 0 Javelin, 1 Halberd, 1 side clip, and 0 Halberd. So nothing too fancy, but if anything looks good to you, I'll grab it for you. Oh, cool. The second I load in, I get hit with the host connection unstable. Oh, no.
Interesting.
Well, I'm not dropping any frames or anything, and my internet looks solid, so that stinks. But if you're able to, you're more than welcome to pick the mission, and we'll do whatever you want to do. Any mission. I'm good with it all.
Hey there, Ace.
Glad to see you back in one piece.
I need 3 more ingots and then I can have all the components maxed out that we currently have in game. I said there's more coming, so no difference for you, okay?
New to report.
There are some interesting options for our next expedition. I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring.
Let's see. We just did artillery. You guys down for
Calculating jump
a
vectors.
3
Mission primed. We
vault
can head out
breach?
whenever you are ready.
Alright, sounds good. We got Ghost Train coming in. At least I'm assuming that's what that's supposed to spell. Or Gatorane or something. Sorry if I'm completely butchering it. There we go. Perfect screenshot. Thank you. Mine's the DLC that they just released. I also am really fond of the combat armor, which you don't have to pay money for. I love the sniper helmet and the combat armor combo. I think that looks really sick. Especially with kind of a olive green, military green, whatever you want to call it. I really like that look. The combat armor? Yep, there is combat armor. It's pretty cool looking. When we get done this mission, I'll put it on so you can check it out. It's unlocked from progressing the story. There's hazard suit armor, there's standard armor, and then there's somebody needs pumpkins. Very good. I think that's everything. And I'm good with whatever role, guys. You are welcome to do whatever you want to do. So if you want to pilot, you're welcome to do so. There's hazard suit armor, there's engineer armor, there's combat armor, and then there's the standard starting armor, and then the DLC that I've got. Plus some unlockable helmets that are not specified to any particular set.
But its security systems are still active. You'll need to perform an override to get inside.
Got mines here.
Check this out.
So far, I only have the standard, engineer, and hazard. Yep. I think engineer is what I ran until I unlocked the combat armor, and then I stuck with the combat armor after that. And I may eventually swap back to the combat armor, but I've been enjoying the oh no, the black screen of bad internet.
Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Okay, first to malfunction. I'm sorry, man.
Materia collected. Empty
Hopefully it just
collectors
blips for a moment.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Oh, looks like you're back with us.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
You're not on my screen. I can get into the combat station now. You're standing just outside of it. Okay, got good on the materia. Good on ammo. Sounds like he's in combat. I should grab the combat seat.
Check over here.
Cool. Well, you jumping around, buddy. Are you back with us?
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Look.
Okay, not it. Okay. You think you're back, but your screen is still black. Just gonna restart your PC. I'm sorry, man. Feel free to join us when we jump again.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Yep, he's just gonna avoid them. Works for me.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
Grab the materia. I'm gonna grab an ammo crate. Crazy because, like, I can play Helldivers 2, Space Marine 2, and other online games with zero problems. That sucks. At least I'm glad you can play those, but it sucks that this gives you trouble.
Appears to be evacuated. I advise you to exercise caution.
Where's hype? Oh, there's hype. Alright. Now, somebody suggested... The game is incredibly fun. They are working on stability. They mentioned that in their live stream this morning. So...
Check over here.
We need to get through this gate. You must initiate a security
To be fair,
protocol
it's still in
and
development if I'm correct, so I'm not mad. Yeah, it is still in
hostiles
development.
incoming. You need to fight them off until the override is completed. Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass to proceed.
Oh, that's near me. I'm gonna go deal with it. Jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire, guys. I got 5 HP left. Yep. Saw that coming. Thanks, man. Am I gonna get this before? Yeah, but just barely. Alright.
Ammo.
System malfunction identified.
Taking ammo.
Malfunctions over there. Yeah, it's too much to rush out. Here, another spider. Sometimes you just can't appease the machine spirits. Oh man, we need that friendly fire artifact. I love getting to shoot my teammates and heal them. Yep. I don't like my position.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass.
Grab ammo.
There's a drone. There's the laser.
Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass.
Okay, bypass is down below.
Grabbing ammo.
Spider. Okay. Looks like he's got the spider.
System malfunction identified.
Nice shot, mate.
A manual bypass is required.
Okay, got it. Good deal.
Access granted.
Nice.
To the jammer.
Oh, cool.
Grab ammo. Over here. Check this out.
Pumpkins.
Jump drive damage disabled. You can now proceed to the next
Friendly fire, you were just saying, huh? Reflective wrath. Which ship do I prefer? I love them both, so it's entirely dependent on what everybody wants to run. When I'm running solo, I prefer the Dart. And the Dart can be really fun for duos. If you're running a full crew, the Catamaran has definitely got its uses. But both are viable in either situation. It's just... especially since they added the... especially since they added the hatches to the Dart, makes multiplayer in the Dart pretty easy to do. Actually, let's feed to mass proxy. So this is mass proxy. And then let's put the other one in mass proxy, I guess. Okay. Go. More pumpkins. There's a galaxy map. So I'll let you pick. I just love the Dart because you can get to everything on the ship really quick. Yeah, that is one of the beautiful things about it. No difference for you? How about you, buddy? You need pumpkins or galaxy map?
Initiating takeoff. Jump imminent. Remain seated.
Well, if anybody joins, they'll be able to get this galaxy map fragment. I don't personally need it, but I don't need the pumpkins either, so it doesn't really make any difference.
I detect a jamming signal emanating in the area. We can't leave until it's been taken offline.
Nice, welcome in, guys. The Wiener, welcome back, and we got Speeded. Nice. All right. What we got on scans, boys? Got some mines dead ahead. Oh, I have no pilot gun. That's a problem.
Attached mines.
Guess with all the material we got, we could craft a gun for the pilot.
Look over here. Look.
It says I have a gun.
Collectors to retrieve it.
Oh, interference with the engineer panel. I'm a moron. Well, that was dumb. I just assumed it had been destroyed. Okay, well, let's do some managing. Okay, well, pilot cannon is back online. Everything else is online. The only thing we don't have is missiles. Okay, cool deal. I was thinking of the last mission, one of the last missions where I lost the pilot cannon.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. Attached mines detected. Remove them.
Crash mines and a material leak. All aboard.
Materia
Materia
collected.
cloud.
Empty collectors to retrieve it.
We got galaxy map fragment here. You guys got that dealt with. Good deal. Nice job, guys. Damage amplifier, railgun, wrench. Is a healing stem left?
Found a galaxy chart. Bring it back to the hangar for analysis. With more,
You guys are back up, so there shouldn't be any more for me to worry about.
shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Okay.
Here. SMG here.
Alright, we got a buoy.
Check it.
Got Mark II LMG if anybody wants it.
An SMG. Need some assistance.
So all the weapons on the ship and everything, that's fair game as far as I'm concerned. Interesting. We are parking into an asteroid.
We are being boarded. Clear out the intruders.
Okay, intruders dealt with. Good deal.
We need to destroy the jammer's power conduits to trigger its self-destruct sequence. I've marked the first step. Destroy them.
A hand?
In.
Additional power conduits exposed.
Friends.
New power conduits detected.
There's a drone.
There are more power conduits. Destroy them.
Yeah. Alright, all power conduits dealt with.
It will also give you access to their vault, so grab what you can before it's late.
Over here.
It's gonna take 2 of us to crack it.
There we go. You've managed to grab what you can and get a move on. The clock is ticking. You don't want to
Legion blueprints, component stabilizer. Gonna grab an artifact. I'm out. I got time. I'm going back. Okay, somebody else. All right, you got it. Cool. It's not letting me walk.
Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
Okay.
Parking procedure complete.
We're stuck inside the asteroid, so I'm going to do the unstuck ship feature. Okay. Cool. That did the trick. Nice. Oh man, I'm gonna make this right. I love that song, guys. I absolutely love that we can get the soundtrack now.
SMG here.
There's a Mark III LMG here, if anybody wants it. It is fair game. Once we're together.
Are you looking for answers? Are you trying to find a way out? Well, let me tell you something. Gotta try and think of it.
Oh. Sorry, mate. It is. The music is excellent. All right.
Preparing to enter jump space.
I absolutely love that song, Supernova. It's one of the best songs on the soundtrack, but they're all good.
There is a trader in this sector. Consider exchanging some of our materia for something we have use for later in the mission.
Over here.
Got a supply drop. Materia disruption field. That means that the artifacts are going to be super expensive. We have friendly fire on, by the way, so...
Help me out. I found an artifact. Artifact.
Force fields, okay. And a couple of railguns. There's an artifact here. There's one railgun remaining.
Look. found an artifact.
You guys can decide what artifacts you want. Where you want to put them. Let's go ahead and park at the trader. Don't have enough materia that I think it's going to be... We're actually going to be able to afford anything, but we can check. Pretty sure everything is going to be 200 materia because of the materia disruption field.
Parking procedure complete.
Which means we do not have
days since I
enough.
saw anyone.
Yep,
I was
everything's
about to
200.
safe travels
Okay.
out there, friend.
That's what I figured, but...
Check it. Over here.
That is not what I was trying to put in. I love that look, man. That color pattern with the combat armor looks sick.
Pizza.
Pizza, the food of the gods. All right. Wait a minute. Let's all sit at the table and get a shot.
Check it out.
Nice. Got a crew pick. Great job, guys. All right.
Initiating takeoff.
Somebody should totally sit on the toilet for the jump. Where's the toilet? Down here, man. Down in the front. Right where speed is. It's actually... There's a little surprise if you sit on the toilet for the jump.
Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmet.
Is my next stream Saturday? Yeah, should be Saturday. It'll be usually my stream start at 5 p.m. on Saturdays. If I can get it another day this week, then I will, but Saturday for sure.
Target location confirmed. The resources we're after must be here somewhere. Let's grab what we need.
A little tip, you can just ignore these enemy ships, but as one of them is a Corvette, and getting that component would be kind of fun.
Throw.
I think we're going to do that. You know, ingots.
Materia collected.
I don't know if the missile launchers ever got plugged back in. So, if somebody could take a look at that. Oh, we have a friend down. Oh, he's going for the Corvette. Okay. Well, if he's going for the Corvette... You want to jump out and join him? And I'll just get the ship to safety. I'll do a flyby on the Corvette and you can get a jump.
Stabilize it now.
Okay, Corvette's
Reload
disabled.
it and look for valuables. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Okay,
Shield unit installed.
Julio. Let's grab materia. You gonna try and join, Green? That's great news, man. I'm looking forward to it. Tell Sarah she's welcome to join too. We'd love to have you both.
Parking procedure initiated.
All right. See, Speed needs help, so if somebody could give him a couple shots.
RPG.
There we go. Got deployable shield. And an RPG.
Check this out.
Somebody wants to... I'm gonna... put this here. I'll grab that RPG. Yep, he's got the RPG. Good deal. Let's do it, guys. I'll swing right. Fourth player can be our 3 rats in a trench coat. I love that. Yeah, when you guys put your rats up in the Discord, that was beautiful.
Yes, a Medimate.
That really made my day. I absolutely love rats. They're incredibly intelligent, incredibly affectionate.
Stock up. Grabbing ammo. Grab ammo.
Guess I should check back
Grabbing
here.
ammo.
Glad to hear. I wasn't sure of the idea of rats at first, but now I can't go without. I feel that. I've had a couple, and I had one of those fancy rats, so-called fancy rats. Her name was Mercedes. She was great. And then we rescued a wild Norwegian rat. It was just a little baby.
The better for us.
Named him Tui. He was a good boy. It doesn't really do anything to do that, guys. But if that's what you want to do, I'll help you. Yep. Grab only what you can carry. Everything else is destroyed.
Did you push the button?
Alright, let's do it.
Everything has gone into lockdown. It's a trap. Get out of there. Enemy jump signatures has been detected. You'll get company soon. Get out now.
Grab ammo.
Hey, could somebody shoot me with their pistol? Pop off my health. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I detect a security protocol on this door. It will take me a moment to breach it. Expect Legion officers.
Interesting.
Doors unlocked.
That's too much fun. Thanks for the help, mate. Oh, what? Taser got me. Thanks. I didn't even see that guy. They always seem to be slinking around the corner where you can't see them.
Enemy ships are approaching. Get a move on.
Here. Assistance, please.
We go.
I detect a security protocol.
All right.
Installed. It will take me a moment to reach it. Expect Legion officers. Okay, the door is now open. Go.
Dude, stuff doesn't stand a chance, guys. With the artifacts we got powering us up, and all four of us blasting with good weapons.
Hostile ships are already in. Quickly, get back to the ship. There's a jammer ship inbound. You can't
Got it.
jump until it's destroyed. It will arrive shortly.
Everybody
Stay
grab your
alert.
weapons.
Initiating takeoff. Materia collected. Empty collectors to be treated.
Let's Corvette. Let's go after something squishier.
There's the jammer ship.
There it
Take it out
is.
so we can leave. The jammer has been destroyed.
Okay, jammer's down.
Now get us out of here.
Hey, Wiener, get to the toilet seat. Quick, get to the toilet seat, man. Hurry, run for it.
Flashpoint detected. Remove them.
I won't jump till you get there. Alright, and we're out. Nice! Alright, we made it, guys. GG. And that was perfect timing. That is all the time I have for today, guys. That was amazing. Nice. I'm glad you were able to get that, buddy. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got time for today. And you made it without disconnecting. Yup. All right, guys. Everybody. Yeah, please do tune in next time, and feel free to join whenever, man. I almost always run an open lobby, so. All right, I'll catch you all later.